My next guests are multi-platinum recording artists who've toured the world, but tonight they're on my couch. Please welcome the hard-rocking Josh, Todd, and Keith Nelson from Buckcherry. Thanks for coming on the show. Josh, as a frontman, I read you combine the hip shaking of Elvis Presley, the androgynous preening of Mick Jagger, and the confident strut of Led Zeppelin's Robert Plant. Did we miss anything there?
Wow, that's pretty, that's cool. Who said that?
I think you did. Were there any particular frontman that inspired you as a singer?
When I was first coming up, Ian MacKaye from Minor Threat,
Yeah.
and then Bon Scott and Brian Johnson and Steven Tyler, Ian Ashbury.
Cool. And Keith, who's your biggest guitar influence?
Probably, you know, the Young brothers from ACDC. They were a big influence early on. I mean, I love Jack White, you know, and I'll take a little bit of what he does and try to put it in there too.
And speaking of ACDC, I read that Back in Black changed your life when you first heard it.
Yeah, it was like, I grew up in Orange County, California, so the first records I listened to were all independent records, and the first like actual major label rock record I had was Back in Black, and it kind of like changed my direction as far as like I kind of knew at that point what I wanted to be and what I wanted to do and stuff, so it was really cool.
So is that album that made you want to be a musician?
It just made me want to, you know, be in a huge rock and roll band, timeless rock and roll. That's what I wanted to be a part of, you know, big rock and roll anthems and all that stuff.
So you have songs with crazy titles like Crazy Bitch, Too Drunk to F***, but you also have heartfelt songs like Sorry. Is it easy for you to switch gears like that?
Yeah, you know, we've had ballads and slow to mid-tempo songs on all of our records. We got 5 records now, so it gives us like peaks and valleys in the set, makes it interesting for the listener, and you know, that's what we want to be about, you know.
Now, for a while you guys actually split apart and then reformed again. What was it that inspired you to get back together and continue playing music?
Well, what was it, Keith?
I think it was a long look into each other's eyes. No, I think we missed the chemistry of writing songs together and performing and being in a band.
How did you guys meet?
We have a mutual friend who's a tattoo artist, actually, and who actually was right across from the Guitar Center where I worked. And he was tattooing both of us. I would go over there on my lunch break, and that's when Josh was in there getting tattooed, and he introduced us.
Obviously, you guys have a lot of tattoos. And Josh, I'm sure you get asked about the giant king on your back.
Yeah.
What's the significance of that?
It's the only king of the deck with a knife through his head, King of Hearts, and it has significance in my life, but I got it framed love and desire, on the, you know, love up top, desire on the bottom, and you want to see it?
Sure,
All
I'd
right.
love to.
Yeah.
Wow.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right.
That is a commitment. How long did that take to get done?
Like 4 months, like on and off. I just worked the top, and then worked the bottom, and then the top, you know, like the top would be healing, and I'd be on the bottom, you know, just trying to bang it out. It was, when I first got it like outlined, I just thought, what the f am I doing? You know? It's so brutal, the pain back there, but you know, I was young at the time, so it was good.
And do you have tattoos on your knuckles, I see?
Yeah, Stay Gold. It's from, you know what this is from?
From The Outsiders.
Yes.
Stay Gold, Pony Boy.
Robert Frost poem, and also a Stevie Wonder song. I'm a huge fan of Stevie Wonder.
Absolutely. So right now you guys are on tour with The Damn Things, All That Remains, and Hell Yeah.
Yes.
That's a lot of rock in one place. Are the buses starting to smell?
They are. They're all smelling like Jägermeister. It's a Jägermeister music tour, and
It's really a little out of control.
Like how many shows have you played in the past year?
we're on 97 tonight, just on this tour. We started in July, so. But we do about 300, 250, 300 shows a record.
Wow.
Usually.
Do you guys have families?
Yes.
Yeah, it's tough.
They don't remember us.
I'm not liking us right now.
You send pictures of yourselves in various places like, hey, thinking of you guys.
A lot of postcards.
Do you ever forget what city you're in?
Yes, of course. You know.
Yeah.
You wake up and you're like, oh, where's that little sheet that tells you where you're at? It happens a lot, more often than I'd like to admit, actually.
Do you have any pre-show rituals, anything you do before you walk out on stage?
Yeah, we got this thing called like the Hour of Power, where we all kind of just get together as a gang and listen to loud music and, you know, dry hump each other and stuff like that.
It's quite a ritual. From what I heard, you actually dance to some funk music, is that right?
Yeah, we have like old school funk parties after the show in our bus. You know, there's like this station on DirecTV called Old School Funk,
Old
right?
School Funk.
Yeah, we just blast it and get crazy.
Does it sound like this?
Hit me, hit me.
That's
sounds like it's a porno, actually.
A porno. That's like the happiest porno ever. Everyone's smiling. Awesome. Thank you guys so
man,
much for
nice
stopping
meeting you,
by.
man.
Appreciate it.